Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. You high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. I want to see you. I want to see you.
I couldn't resist singing with him.
Yeah, that was nice. Thanks for joining me.
We didn't rehearse that. But
I know.
welcome.
You can tell that we have it because I'm saying, open the eyes of my heart. And I'm singing with my eyes closed the whole time. Open the eyes of my... And I've realized, wait a minute, is that good? Because then the eyes of your heart are open.
Yes, yes, because we're all metaphysicians here. Yes, and even though, good morning, Unity of the Oaks. I'm Reverend Sherry, for anyone who doesn't know. This is Palm Sunday. And Palm Sunday in the Christian tradition is the start of Holy Week, which is why we're singing holy songs. And for me, quite honestly, it is this celebration of our wayshower, Jesus the Christ, and his demonstrations in his life and the true meaning of his teaching. And I love it. I want to celebrate him today, and I want to, take myself back a little bit. So we're doing some little more traditional Christian songs that we don't always do, and we're just going to celebrate what this season means and the incredible metaphysical message behind Palm Sunday leading up to Easter, preparation for Easter. And we're continuing our own Lenten journey of release and reimagining, which is what we're about this 40 days. We release what no longer serves, and we reimagine the life full of possibility that we can actually create with our thoughts, right? You with me? So before we get started and dive into this fun lesson today, we want to turn and greet each other. Introduce yourself if you don't know the person next to you. Say hello. Say hello to everyone online. I love you all. Diane, I'm so happy to see you.
Let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate life. I am the life let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate life.
All right, welcome everybody. Since you're standing up, stay standing. We're gonna sing together here. 2, 1, 2, 3, go! Well, I got up this morning singing. God is so good. I got up this morning singing. God is so good. I got up this morning singing. God is so good. My God is so good to me. Oh yeah. Well, feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. I love it. Feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. Feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. My God is so good to me. All right, Reverend Sherry, what you got there?
In my time of trouble, I sing.
God is so good.
In my time of trouble, I sing.
God is so good.
In my time of trouble, I sing.
God is so good. My God is so good to me.
In my time of triumph, I sing.
God is so good.
In my time of triumph, I know.
God is so good.
In my time of triumph, I know.
God is so good. My God is so good to me. All right, we need the next one. All right, when the day is over, you got. I'll sing when my day is over. I'm singing. Well, when my day is over, I'm singing. When my day is over, I'm singing. My God is so good to me. Every day, in every way. God is so good. Let's do that again. Every day, in every way. God is so good. I said every day, in every way. God is so good. My God is so good to me. All right, here's the last one. Ready? When I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, when I take the time to praise the Spirit, here we go. My God is so, my God is so, my God is so good to me.
Summer hadn't been here in a couple weeks. I just had to bring her up.
All right. Well, why don't you stay up?
I'll stay up. I forgot. Well, we're having fun. Tommy's away this week. So,
Tom. Yep.
and Tom also. So we've got to hear it for John and Rick, okay?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Wow. It's my dog.
Yay. And thank you, Summer, for getting up. So this is our time of opening prayer. Just settle in for a moment. Take a breath. Join me. Close your eyes if you choose. Beloveds, we come together on this Palm Sunday, this special morning, to affirm the one presence and one power active in the universe and in our lives, knowing that when we surrender, trust, and place our lives in the hands of God, the presence of divine love, we have the power to release all that no longer serves our highest good, and the freedom to reimagine our lives with infinite possibilities, knowing that the thoughts we hold in mind have the creative power to do so. We come together with our open hearts and our minds ready to receive all the wisdom, all the love, and all the joy offered through the message and the music this morning. And we affirm that this sacred time together will uplift everyone here, will be uplifted and empowered and filled to overflowing. Yes, we are so grateful for each other, for every beautiful soul present, for our time together and the fellowship we share in this beautiful container of faith, peace, love, and joy that we call Unity of the Oaks. And so it is, my friends. I love you.
Peace in my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present. It's what I'm made of. Sing along with me if you know it. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One tie that binds us that can't be undone. I choose love. I choose love. Here we go. Peace in my family is growing because I choose love. Let love be present. It's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One loving family, sharing one son. I choose love. I choose love. Peace for our planet is growing because I choose love. Let love be present. It's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One choice unites us. Let this be the one. I choose love. I choose love. Nice. Very nice out there, you guys.
Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness, I haven't been here in a hot second, and I just embraced the magic of this service, and it's fantastic. Oh my goodness. So, good morning. I am Summer, one of the members of the Unity of the Oaks prayer team. I will be available to pray with you after service in a prayer room in the fellowship hall. There is also a prayer request form in the seat pocket in front of you. You may place your prayer request in the prayer box located in the table on the back of the room. Every prayer request is held sacred and confidential by our prayer team for 30 days. We know that with God, all things are possible. Now let's prepare for our time of meditation with a reading from the Daily Word. And the Daily Word for today is Palm Sunday, and the affirmation, can you say it with me? On Palm Sunday, I honor the divine presence within. On Palm Sunday, Jesus made his triumphant entry into Jerusalem, riding a donkey colt, spiritually symbolizing dominion of the Spirit over human nature. Today, I find inspiration in that timeless Bible story. Going forward, I commit myself to mastering my impulses and judgments and continually surrendering my imperfections to the Christ within. My commitment in regularly going to the upper chamber of my consciousness smooths the rough edges of my mind and opens my heart to perfect love and purity. By following Jesus' example, I proceed with courage and confidence along the path of fulfillment and transcendence. So from John 12:46, I have come as light into the world so that everyone who believes in me should not remain in the darkness. And again, the word for today is Palm Sunday, and the affirmation is, on Palm Sunday, I honor the divine presence within.
Yes. So this is our time in the stillness. I invite you to get as comfortable in your seat as you can. Just imagine the seat supporting you. Gently close your eyes, relax your hands. Imagine yourself being grounded in Mother Earth and feel the flow of divine love from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Allow yourself to just settle in gently and naturally. With no effort, you have no place to be but here. And this is your time. Let's begin with a slow, deep breath in. And exhale gently, softly. Again, we breathe in together. And release any tension you may have brought in. Let each breath become a doorway, an entrance into the stillness. On this sacred Palm Sunday, we remember the gentle triumph, not of force, but of surrender, not of striving, but of trust. I invite you to gently bring your awareness into your heart center now, as if you were resting in holy space within you. As you take another breath, imagine your heart opening like a doorway, like a path being laid before you. And silently affirm to yourself, I open my heart to the presence of divine love within me. And feel that invitation. The presence of divine love flows within you. Constant, steady, compassionate, unwavering. The Christ within you, your true nature. You do not have to become it. You simply open and allow it. With each gentle breath, feel yourself softening, releasing the need to control anything or figure anything out. Let the reins gently fall from your hands. And in this sacred moment, offer them to love. Affirm quietly, I surrender to the Christ within me. I trust the divine wisdom guiding my life. And imagine now placing any concern or every concern, every worry, every what if into the hands of this loving presence. And see them being received with compassion, with acceptance and understanding, with peace. And within your own heart, set an intention today to lay down anything that blocks love, anything that blocks love, any fear, any doubt, any judgment, any comparison, any old habits of worthlessness. Just gently place them down. Any not enoughness, gently lay it down. And in its place, affirm, I welcome peace. I welcome trust. I welcome love. Breathe into that openness and say to yourself, love leads my life. Love guides my thoughts, my words, and my actions. I trust where love is leading me. And feel what it is like to rest for a moment in absolute trust. Allow the feeling to deepen. Allow it to anchor into your body, into your breath, into your being. You are safe in this moment to trust. You are safe to open. You are safe and held in the arms of grace, safe to surrender. Because what lives within you is greater than anything you face. Perfect love lives in me. Say this to yourself. Perfect love flows through me. Perfect love leads me now. And as you rest in these quiet moments, breathing, receiving, and allowing, as we bring our attention back, our awareness back into this beautiful space with these beautiful souls next to us, carry with you this sense of peace, this sense of openness and trust. Bring it into your day and into your week. This is your holy week. Begin to feel the presence in the room. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes and take a deep breath in. Knowing that love has the reins and you are being beautifully led. And so it is. And so we let it be. Amen.
Okay, sing with me on this one too. I'm thankful, so grateful. I'm one in spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God. I'm thankful, so grateful. I want go on to the I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I'm one in the spirit all around me. I surrender. I surrender. I trust in God. I surrender. I surrender. I'm one in the spirit all around me. I surrender. I surrender. I trust in God. I'm thankful, so grateful. I'm one in the spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God. One more time. I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one in the spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God.
Thank you. Wow. That's the message right there. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I trust in God. Yes, and we're going to talk about God in a little different way today. I'm going to tell you this funny story. I was thinking about one of the definitions we have for God as being good, orderly direction. How many of you have heard that before and used that? Has anybody here used that? Good, orderly direction, right? And I was thinking about how I was going to incorporate that into the talk, and I looked in the Lent book, and for today's message, and I found this yesterday, I'm reading what Reverend Mark had written about release and reimagine, and it actually said, God, good, orderly direction. And I was like, yes, okay, that's it. There it goes. All right. So today I want to start with March. As you know, I talked about this on St. Patrick's Day celebration, was my anniversary of being here at Unity of the Oaks. It was the day I first came to sing a solo and to end up being the music director, way before I was on the ministerial path, 13 years ago. So this week, by the way, 2 years ago, and some of you might remember this, I was on a ship with Rick on a rock and romance cruise. He was playing with Ambrosia. It was all yacht rock bands, right? A bunch of musicians. We had a great time. And it was the day that I had my final evaluation for ministerial school when they told me that I was eligible for ordination. It was a big day for me. And I'm on the boat as we're leaving Miami Harbor. And Rick's sitting there, and they don't know. I'm looking at the ocean over here, and I've got my little computer hoping that I'll still have, Wi-Fi while I'm finding out if I made it, So they tell me this, and then I'm thinking, oh boy, how am I going to run around this ship telling all these rock and rollers that I'm going to be a minister? It was really kind of a funny, my world was coming together. It was hilarious. It's the rocker in me and the singer and the musician and the minister all coming together. It was really a fun time. And one of the first places I was thinking to myself, oh gosh, it's going to be Easter when I get back. What am I going to talk about? And I thought, well, gosh, I haven't really researched much more than the donkey story. And I'm thinking, do I talk about the donkey? And I'm really wondering about this. And we go to Curaçao and Aruba, where they speak this language called Papiamento, which is a combination of Portuguese and I think it's, oh my gosh, it's not Caribbean. What's the other word? I can't remember. It's like in Louisiana, Cajun. It's kind of like a Cajun. That's it. Thank you. It's Cajun and Portuguese with Dutch sprinkled in. It's got a lot of different parts, right? And so you can imagine, because of the influence in the language, Rick and I are buying some little artifacts from the artist there. And the woman, I give her the money and she says, donkey. And I look at her, I go, what? And she goes, donkey. And I'm like, did she just say donkey? And she did, because they say it like that. It comes from donka, but they say donkey when they say thank you. So all day long in Curacao and Aruba, we're hearing the word donkey. And I'm thinking, okay, the donkey story wins, right? This was so much fun. And so, as we know, the traditional story of Palm Sunday, and this is the beginning, the start of Holy Week. This is the day that Jesus rode into town on the little donkey colt, and it was covered with garments that the disciples laid over to make it more comfortable for him. And they lifted him up on this donkey in a way to honor him as their leader and their rabbi, their Messiah, the anointed one, the one that was going to lead them into the new kingdom. And everyone just laid their palms down for him, which is why I'm wearing the palm dress. And they wanted to celebrate this man that they were so excited was going to change things for them and take over and defeat the Roman Empire, right? It was a triumph, a big triumph, but a triumph in a very different way than everyone was expecting. It was a quiet, beautiful triumph. And the interesting thing about this story is that this donkey was untrained, untamed, had been tied up. No one knew what this donkey was going to be like. It was young. It was not a tamed colt or majestic donkey. It was just this unpredictable, untamed creature that is one of the most beautiful metaphysical images we've been given. Because with the way unity teaches this and looks at this, we are the donkey. It represents our human nature, unrefined, untamed, unpredictable. And it represents the Christ riding the animal nature. Does that make sense? That's the metaphysical interpretation of the donkey story, which is pretty spectacular when you think about it, because we can hold on to that image and we can remember whenever our animal nature rises up to just allow the Christ to sit on top, allow the Christ to take the reins. Let love lead. Let love take the reins. Okay? So I think I'm way off. That's good. So the first slide, and I'll tell you when we want them, Donna. Thank you, love. Palm Sunday marks the beginning of Holy Week, commemorates Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem on a donkey. People welcomed him with palm branches. Now, what's funny about this triumphant thing is that there was no army ever. There was no strategy ever. This was just a man riding a donkey. Not exactly what we'd call a power move. And this was surprising for some people. A lot of the fundamentalists, actually, in that day and age were disappointed that this was the tactic that Jesus had. And yet it was such a metaphysical message. And I want to shift from what happened back then to what is entering us today. What is entering us now? I want us to not just look at this as a triumphant moment in history or in time, but an inner arrival when the Christ rides us, when the Christ enters us. It's a time when we embrace letting go of everything that is not serving our highest good, letting love take the reins, and practicing that moment by moment until it becomes our way of being. Next slide. As I said, unity thinks of Jerusalem and the donkey and the story of Jesus riding the donkey as a metaphysical message, a beautiful metaphysical message. In our metaphysical dictionary, Jerusalem represents the consciousness of peace within us. It is a state of consciousness. This is a story of consciousness. And the consciousness of peace is our Jerusalem. So the question I'm asking today is, what is entering your Jerusalem today? What is entering? Jesus didn't ride in in this magnificent, triumphant way. The really wonderful thing is that that donkey represents our mind, our habits, our reactive nature, our impatience in traffic, our frustration when we're talking to customer service. Oh, that's my big one. Yes, our why did I just say that moments, all of those moments. This story isn't about fixing the donkey first. It's about saying, let the Christ ride it. Breathe that one in. Let the higher awareness take the lead. Not once you're perfect, but right in the middle of your life, of your very human experience, because the triumph is not about perfection. Next slide. The triumph is awareness. The triumph is choice. The triumph is that moment when you catch yourself and say, I can choose again. Take a breath. I can choose again. I can choose again. I can choose again. The possibilities are limitless. That's Palm Sunday happening in real time. Not someday, not when we think we've got it all together, but right now in the middle of our everyday lives. Every time we choose differently, every time we pause, we soften, we forgive, we begin again. This is not a small thing. This is a triumph. You know, Donna gave me a triumph this morning. She didn't even know. For a couple of days this week, I got the honor and pleasure of hosting our board. We had a splendid time together. It was just a retreat, just to fill up, just to let them know how much I love and appreciate them and how much their service means to us. And we just had a remarkable time. And it was also in the middle of quite a chaotic moment in our house when we were having doors put in and there was construction happening the morning the board arrived. And Donna said to me, I don't know how you were so relaxed. I would have been nuts with all of those people coming to my house. And I just looked at her and I said, wow, you have no idea what a triumph that is for me, because I've always been really a bit wacko before guests come over. My husband will tell you. It's my mother in me, the hostess in me. I want to make everything perfect and everybody has to do their thing and get it all ready. I was so chill. I was like, when the doors showed up at midnight on Sunday night and were supposed to come a week later, I really didn't have much choice. And I could have been stressed out and frustrated the whole week, but instead I said, I'm taking my high-flying disc. I'm staying here. And if I have to cancel, I'll cancel, but it's going to be what it is. And we had the most marvelous time. So thank you, Donna, for reminding me I had a triumph this week. I really did. Palm Sunday isn't asking us to wait for some grand victory. It's asking us to notice the little ones, the quiet ones, and celebrate them and to whisper to ourselves, good job. So I'm going to say to myself, good job, Sherry. Good job. Because next one. There's supposed to be something written there. Okay, there it is. That's fabulous. That pause, that moment when you catch yourself, you choose love. That is the Christ entering Jerusalem. We just did it. Riding in on the quiet willingness of your own soul. Not freaking out, not jumping to a conclusion. Allow it. Ooh, that was lovely. Thank you, Spirit. In our Lent booklet reading today, Reverend Matthew Long writes about Ernest Wilson's book. Ernest Wilson wrote a book called The Week That Changed the World. And this book reminds us that Jesus chose this humble animal, and he appeared in his spiritual nature as the Messiah, proclaiming his rejection of earthly power. Why? Because the Christ does not enter through dominance. It enters through surrender. I'm going to say that again. The Christ does not enter through dominance. It enters through surrender. Not by conquering your life, but by being welcomed into it. The crowd expected a warrior king. Even Judas Iscariot imagined a revolution of swords and victory over Rome. And so the literal-minded were very disappointed when they expected someone was going to fight for them and save them. And this humble person was arrested, imprisoned, and crucified as a common criminal. That was a big mind-blowing thing for some of these people. Few of Jesus' followers really understood his mission. He revealed something far more radical for the time. Not to overthrow an outer empire, but the transformation of an inner one. And we're understanding that now. Jesus asserted time and time again that his kingdom was not of this world and that the kingdom of God lived within, that heaven was in our midst. Well, I know it is, because this is heaven. This is heaven, isn't it not? Is it not? I can't wait to get here and be with you on Sundays, because the love in this room is so palpable. And we keep coming because we love each other so much, and we feel it. And we're all accepted for who we are, wherever we are, whatever our donkey looks like. Really. So next slide. We are asked this week in the book, we're reminded that Jesus gave us a deeper invitation to let go of, it has to happen this way, they got to act that way, or I'm not going to be happy, or I can't feel okay until this person does, apologizes or whatever. And instead, we get to say, thy will, not my will, be done. So what are we laying down on the road today? We are invited to lay down something deeper. We are invited to let go of our attachment to controlling our life. That's a big one for me. And we're allowed to lay down our fixed ideas of what life should look like and how it should look, and our attachment to struggle as pain. We were taught, what? No pain, no gain? We really bought that. We're allowed to let that go. And I'm so excited about this. Jesus said that the Gospel of John, he came so that we might have life more abundantly. Does anyone remember that verse? Next slide. We cannot experience the abundant life while gripping tightly to a limited one. We can't be asking for our world to change and for all of these beautiful ideas that we have and creative, imagined dreams and ambitions and things, and then still be sitting here expecting everything to go the way we planned it. That doesn't create that kind of flow. We've got to really trust and see what happens. Try it. Every day in the last week, I've been saying, okay, day 6, high flying disc. Nothing's getting me today. High flying disc. I'm staying there today. And I'm counting my days. And if I have a little setback, I say, let's do it again tomorrow. Let's try it again tomorrow. And let's just keep counting it. And let's keep staying there. And I'm seeing amazing, wonderful results. So heaven, as we know it, is available. We know it's available. We have it right here. But if it requires a shift from us, not in the circumstances of our life, but in the authority. Palm Sunday becomes the moment when we consciously say, next slide, please. I release the driver's seat of my life, and trusting, I place myself in the hands of good, orderly direction. Can we say that together? I release the driver's seat of my life, and trusting, I place myself in the hands of good, orderly direction. Love puts the Christ back in the driver's seat. So let's choose this Palm Sunday to commit to sacred handing over to love, handing over the reins, to living a surrendered life. Abundance doesn't arrive through force. It arrives the same way Jesus did, quietly, gently, unexpectedly, and on the coat of willingness. Next slide. So today, Palm Sunday asks us, are we waiting for life to change? Or are we willing to welcome a new way of being? Let's get out of that waiting space. Let's create our next steps. Let's create the life that we're wanting to. Are we still looking for something on the outside to rescue us? Or are we ready for total inner realization? I think you'll agree with me that Palm Sunday is not just a historical moment. It's not just a story. Next slide, please. It is an invitation to surrender, to notice, to celebrate, to choose again, to do the inner work, and to respond with love. It's a reminder of these beautiful qualities. And I love that picture of Jesus. I had to share that. When I surrender to God, heaven doesn't come later. It rides in now. That's what we need to realize. So let's say these affirmations together. Ready? I release my way and welcome the higher way unfolding in me. I trust the divine order moving through every area of my life. The Christ presence rises in me now, and I live abundantly. Heaven is alive within me. So this is the story, not just of Jesus riding in on a donkey entering Jerusalem. We're going to give you the metaphysical interpretation right here. Palm Sunday represents entering a higher state of being, the fulfillment of the time when the spiritual I am within us takes control and lifts all our animal nature up to the spiritual plane of mastery, purity, and peace. Take that in for a moment. Because spiritually speaking, every time you choose love over judgment, you pause instead of react, you forgive instead of rehearse the hurt or the pain, you just forgive. Call on the law of forgiveness every day. You are laying down palms before the Christ within you every time you make those choices. That's the crowd shouting, Hosanna, hey, Zanna, 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 ho, which Rick and I played last night. That is the crowd in you. That is you. That is not out there. That is in you. That is the voice in you shouting, good job. That's why we come to Earth School. We come to spiritually unfold, to raise our consciousness to the Christ consciousness. And it's that process that requires releasing thoughts that are not aligned with spiritual truth in order to allow the truth of all that is good to rise and to fully birth in us. What is birthing in you today? That's what you're celebrating. What is birthing in you? We don't need to take on the world. We don't need to fix anyone else. We only need to recognize I am responsible for how I show up. I am the steward of my own consciousness. And that's it. That's enough. That's more than enough. It's simple. Just like wholeness that we talked about last week, abundant life isn't something that we achieve. It's something that we allow. As Jesus taught us, life more abundantly is already given, but it flows more freely when we stop putting pebbles in our hose. When we trust good, orderly direction, we discover and experience that heaven isn't somewhere out there. It is what life feels like when love is in charge. Isn't that true? When we are in that state of in love with life, in love with each other, it feels like heaven. And love is what it looks like when the Christ is riding the donkey. So every time you choose that act of love, imagine you're sitting on that donkey, okay? Just picture that. Maybe this Palm Sunday is about choosing how we will live. Will I let fear take the reins? Will I let love lead? Will I wait for the world to change, or will I be the change? And maybe it isn't about asking us to wait for some grand moment, but asking us to notice. I think this is the last slide. Next slide, honey. No? Where is the Christ already winning in me? I guess I didn't make a slide for this one. Don't need it. Where is the Christ already winning in you? Ask yourself that. Where am I softening? Where am I growing? Where am I choosing differently? And can I celebrate that? Can I say to myself, good job? Because every time I do, I'm letting the Christ ride. I'm entering my Jerusalem. I'm living the abundant life, and I'm discovering more heaven on earth. I hope I've not only given you an idea of what Palm Sunday has, what it means, but a way to live it today and for the rest of the week. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Well, the song's not a surprise anymore. I'm just kidding. It was. Hey, how come everybody at the Last Supper was all sitting at the same side of the table? Oh, for the photographer. Okay. All right, if you know this, sing along with me. Put your hand in the hand of the man who stilled the water. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the sea. Take a look at yourself. Take a look at others differently. Putting your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. Every time I look into the holy book, I want to tremble. When I read about the part where the carpenter cleared the temple. For the buyers and the sellers were no different fellas than what I profess to be. And it causes me shame to know we're not the people we should be. So put your hand in the hand of the man who stilled the water. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the sea. Take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently. But putting your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. My mama taught me how to pray before I reached the age of 7. She said there'll come a time when there'll probably be room in heaven. But I'm feeling kind of guilty about the number of times to do what we must do. But we forget what he said, then we figure he'll still make room. Here we go. Put your hand in the hand of the man who stilled the water. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the sea. Take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently. But put your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. Let's do it all without music. Put your hand in the hand of the man who stilled the water. Put them up now. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the sea. Come on now. Take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently. Putting your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. Let's do that again. By putting your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. One more time. Put your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. Yeah. All right, what a band we got up here. That's John doing awesome back here. Hope you can see him on the video monitors. All right, Stacy coming up. You should be able to pull that microphone closer. Like way closer.
Okay,
There you go.
I got it?
Yep.
I think I really want to see Shrek right now. I just
that's right.
really do. I just really do. And I wanted to tell everyone I choose love, and I'm so grateful and thankful for all of you.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing to be here, and I love every word you say, and I'm just blessed. Hello. I am Stacy, your board member of the day. Here's our mission, if you will please read it with me. Unity of the Oaks is a loving, accepting, and heart-centered spiritual community here to be love in action, to encourage personal growth, awaken spiritual curiosity, and transform lives. If you would like to bless us with a love offering, we have several ways for you to give. In the seat in front of you are envelopes for cash or check. Make sure to include your name if you'd like a record of your donation. You also find our text to give information. At any time, you can visit our website to give. If you've given electronically, please bless the basket, then pass it along. Now let's take a moment to focus our attention on our giving heart. As we feel the abundance of receiving, we visualize the mission statement coming to life. Now please join me in the love offering blessing. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love, and I trust God.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
We are most grateful for all of your contributions to our community as we grow it with lots of events and classes, which is what Summer is going to tell you about.
Hi again. Before we get started, I'd love to call up Kimberly Maxwell because she's facilitating a spiritual astrology workshop today after service.
Thanks, of course. Hi, everybody. At 12:30 today, we're going to have a workshop on spiritual astrology, through transpersonal astrology. And we're going to talk about the esoteric lineage of how we got to transpersonal astrology today. That leads through, surprisingly enough, Unity Church and the Transcendentalist movement and Hermeticism and everything. And we're going to talk a lot about what transpersonal astrology is and how it can be one of the most amazing toolkits that you can put into your work on a spiritual path.
Thank you so much, Kimberly. And that will be, again, at 12:30. And is it in the fellowship hall or is it in here? Okay. Also, A Course in Miracles led by Jonathan Beaudet will continue this Wednesday at 6 p.m. And meditation follows at 7 p.m. with Will Doherty, Reverend Sherry, Rick, and Jack Lee. All are welcome to join in person or tune into the Facebook live stream. And remember, our Spring Bazaar and Art Fair is April 4th from 10 to 2. Also, Reverend Sherry will be offering another Foundations class on Saturday, April 11th at 10. And mark your calendars for April 19th. Barbara Bartolome, founder of Santa Barbara chapter of International Association of Near-Death Studies, will be joining us. And The Artist's Way 2, based on Julia Cameron's The Vein of Gold book, will start on April 30th and go through July 16th, every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Drop-ins are welcome, and that is led by our very own LUT Valerie Kobabe. And Karen Drucker's The Power of Women retreat is getting closer, so spread the word and don't forget to RSVP. It's Saturday, May 2nd. Scan the QR code or visit the website to register. And as always, this information can be found in the email newsletter we send out each week, so make sure you are signed up. And now, Reverend Sherry.
Oh, I have interesting thing on here. I have Leslie is doing hospitality with Summer. Are you helping her?
No, I filled in for a second.
Oh, you filled in for a second. Oh, okay. I was like, wow, that's a first for you. Nice. But I do want to thank Donna for doing, and Stacy for helping with slides today, and Summer for assisting as well. And Layla will be taking pictures right after service of the board outside on the beautiful patio by the oak tree, so if the board members could gather there. I also want everybody who signed up for choir to do a quick meeting right here in the front with Rick and myself so that we can figure out our rehearsal schedule. So if anyone can come up and do that. And we have a few Love and Action Awards to give out today. The first one goes to an angel who never fails to offer his assistance. He's been a counter for years, and whenever I need him or we need him, he jumps to the task. That person is Rick Fellows. Come on up here. Oh, he's the best counter. You come right up here. We have to give you some lovin'. Okay? All right. The next angel is someone who always offers his help and does a lot of little things that people don't even know he does. I keep witnessing them. And he does them without ever asking for any kind of recognition. That person is our very own Bruce Almighty. Bruce, get up here. Yes, and then the next angel is someone I know very well. Get right up here, get your lovin'. Get over here, we're going to bless you. We have 3 men today, isn't that fun? Okay, this angel is someone I know very well. He has no idea that I'm calling him over. He helped me this week so much. It was amazing what he did to help with the construction, with the house, with getting prepped for the board retreat. And I want to give him some special love, and that's my hubby, Rick Howling. All right, you can stay there if you want to. You can stay there.
Oh, thank you.
I believe in public displays of affection. Okay, so let's bless and love this group of beautiful souls here. I'm going to step back here so I can get, actually, I'm going to go right here. Here we go. Boys, men, amazing men. We love you. We bless you. We truly appreciate you. And we behold the Christ you are. Oh, oh, oh. You have a little gift, but I'll have to give it to you later. Okay. Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you. I think that's it. I'll be seeing everybody at the Spiritual Astrology Workshop, and have fellowship and enjoy yourselves. And next week is Easter. So bring everybody. We're going to have our Easter eggs, and we're going to be picking our new teams, right? It's going to be a great Sunday. And hospitality is bringing a spread for us. So come and enjoy lunch. Did you have another announcement, Betsy? That was it? Okay. Love you all. Have a great week.
Come on, Eva.
What?
Yeah, choir right after this. Here we go. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be with God as creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.
The light of God surrounds us. We are the light.
The love of God enfolds us. We are the love. The power of God protects us. We are the power. The presence of God watches over us. We are the presence. And wherever we are, God is. And all is well.